Here we are.
Yep.
Muddy, Missouri.
Yep.
So now what?
Sorry?
Well, you are the ranking officer, aren't you, Lieutenant Clark?
Oh, for God's sake, Merriweather.
Don't you Merriweather me.
Look, I didn't ask to be made lieutenant, all right? We're co-leaders of this expedition. That's what we agreed upon. That's what President Jefferson hired us for.
No, he hired me, and I asked you to help out.
As a co-leader.
Exactly, not a goddamn lieutenant.
Well, if it matters that much to you, why don't you go down to Harper's Ferry and have them change your rank from captain to lieutenant? Frankly, it doesn't make a difference, all right? We're just a couple of guys out here in the wilderness. Rank means nothing in the wilderness. We're up against God knows what. Against lions and bears.
And mammoths.
Mammoths?
President Jefferson said that there would be mammoths.
Well, you think we're gonna be in a boat sailing down the river? We're gonna look out and we're gonna see a big f***ing hairy elephant out there?
But Jefferson said that...
Oh, Jefferson says a lot of things. He says our future's agrarian. You think he's ever gone down and planted a seed in the soil, muddied his own hands with that dirt? Merriweather, do you really believe everything Jefferson says?
No, I guess not. He is kind of hypocritical.
He's a politician.
But he's my friend. And the man's a genius.
That don't mean there are woolly mammoths in the American countryside.
Doesn't mean there aren't either.
Well, you really expect that as we're floating down the Missouri, we're gonna look out and see a woolly mammoth?
We don't know what to expect, Bill. We don't know how far this thing stretches. We could reach the Pacific in a couple of days, or we could keep going forever. Fact of the matter is, on the infinite river, yeah, I'd expect to see a woolly mammoth eventually.
Ridiculous.
If it's infinite, everything will happen eventually.
Well, what, you saying if we give a monkey an ink and a quill, eventually it'll draw a painting of a woolly mammoth?
Given an infinite time, sure. Anything can happen. If he really is just stroking randomly, eventually he'll perfectly recreate a woolly mammoth or a dinosaur or Shakespeare's Hamlet. Go to, I'll know more on it.
Well, it hath made me mad. So do you really think this river's infinite?
I don't know. Maybe the Greeks were right.
What do you mean?
It's one of President Jefferson's favorite stories. The Greeks thought that the river Acheron flowed on into the underworld and then turned into two different rivers.
What were they?
The Cactus and the Sticky rivers, I believe.
Well, that don't sound Greek.
It's all Greek to me.
Was the other one the Styx?
Yeah, that sounds right. Styx and the Sticky.
No, that don't sound right.
The Styx and the Stickier?
No.
Styx and Stixier.
No, you know, why don't you try the other river?
It doesn't matter. The Styx and the other one went on and on and on forever until they reached the bottomless pit. Tar World.
That also don't sound like Greek.
Anyway, my point is, that was an infinite river. Obviously, the river in Greece didn't go on forever.
Right, obviously.
But what if this one does? What if this is the real Acheron, the real Styx, the real Cactus?
Then we'll be sailing forever.
And we'll see some really cool things.
Maybe entire civilizations.
Or woolly mammoths.
You want to risk it? It's not too late to turn back.
And miss out on the Stygian delights? I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Spoken like a true Spartan.
Cinematopography.